Your goal for today is identify the pattern and create a rule for the input-output boxes. So before we begin, I want you to think back to yesterday when we used real-life applications to create rules to determine an unknown. So today we're going to do the same. But this time it is just with our input-output boxes. So the first thing I want you to do is look at this table. What do you notice? What do you wonder? What do you think? So I notice that it's 0. The output is also 0. I notice that it is increasing by 8. I notice that n has a question mark. So I'm probably trying to figure out what goes there. So like we talked about yesterday, you can look at your input and then determine the rule for your output by figuring out how much it increases by. So here, I notice that it's increasing by 8. So my rule would be times 8. On this next page, I want you to again look at your input-output. What would a rule be for this one? How do you know? Now, looking at this, what do you notice? What do you not wonder? What is different? So I now notice that at 0, there is a 2 next to it. So I'm not starting at 0, 0. I'm starting at 0, 2. And then I'm noticing that it goes up 5 every time. So here, the rule would be different. The rule would be x times 5, or sometimes written as 5x, plus 2, because I'm no longer starting at 0. So by looking at the point that you start at, you are better able to see what you need to add if it is not at 0. I again found that it needs to be multiplied by 5 because I found the change between them. So then my rule was 5x plus 2. So your job today will be to create rules and continue the patterns for input-output boxes.